your pick of the week for the week is I don't know what the name of this company is. Ticker symbol APLD, Applied Digital. What do you like here? Oh, it's definitely a cheap stock. So what's the
Mhm.
setup here, AJ?
Okay, so I'm going out on a limb here. This is not the typical company that I would trade option strategies against, but this one's appealing to me because, okay, Applied Digital. First of all, what is the company? Company based in Dallas, and what they focus on is I have it right here: next generation data centers for the blockchain infrastructure, right? So they're making data centers specifically for supporting the blockchain. Now, of course, the blockchain and crypto is getting all sorts of kudos these days from the current regulations. In fact, I don't know if you paid attention to this SIP, but it looks like some rules that the Biden administration put in place about not being able to invest your IRAs, your retirement accounts, into crypto. It looks like the Trump administration might be rolling that back. So people might be putting some crypto into their retirement accounts in the next, we might get an answer on that pretty soon. So, Applied Digital Corp, it's all about infrastructure for the blockchain. And the blockchain, you guys got to remember, is potentially a lot more than just cryptocurrency. It's just, it's a way of communicating basically, through, you know, it's a way of keeping things secure, a different way than just putting it into one company's hands. Here's what I like on the technical side. I'm thinking about, and I'm getting what's materializing. Let me go ahead and switch my indicator. These are the indicators, by the way, that you can download from our website for free. Just got to get free access to the website. I got a signal yesterday evening to consider shorting Applied Digital Corp. Now, I haven't gotten the follow through today. If I don't get the follow through, I'm not going to short it, but I'm going to look again on Monday or subsequent days. And I'm either going to short this stock SIP, or I'm going to get a signal that negates this signal. But so far, I want to short this. And that's what I'm recommending. And I don't want to do anything more than short the stock. I don't want to try to buy a substitute option. And let me show you the secret why. Check this out. I'm going to come over here. We're going to look at the August option. This is our protective option. Actually, I want to look at the June option. And I'm going to come over here to these put options. I don't know if you can notice this right, but the going price of these options, like take for instance this $10 option, um, it's got something like, and actually I do want to look at the August option. Let's come over here and look at these $10 puts. I don't know if you notice how much extrinsic value is in this option price. Extrinsic value is that emotional component. It basically is a combination of how much time before expiration, but also it's the demand. How much are these options um, really wanting to be purchased in order to hedge people who own this stock? And it's through the roof. In other words, I don't know if I can stretch this out here. Let me get rid of this guy right here, if I can. You can see here that oh, good, I can hover over it. These numbers of implied volatility SIP are out of this world, 128%. In other words, I want to get into the business of selling people these options because people are buying these options and driving the price up. And so, if the price is that high, I want to be selling these options to those people. In order for me to be selling these put options, I need to get a short position in place. So, Back to the strategy. The strategy is once I get my signal that I've got a top found, and I want to make sure that that signal, I'm not going to pull the trigger on this trade until I see the whites of their eyes. So I need to have next day follow through, subsequent day follow through. But I want to put my short position in place, and it's cheap enough that even though it's a shorting position and you need to have, a retail margin account to do a shorting position, it's cheap enough that it's not a big, it's not going to be a big borrow from your organization. I want to short this stock, and then I want that puts me in the position to sell those put options every time I find a bottom. So that's the play. The play is let's wait for the symbol, let's short this stock, and then once a bottom is found, I'm going to start selling those put options and capitalizing on the fact that people are willing to pay me a fortune for those put options.